Mommy. Oh. Love you. I love you too. I grew up in Downey, which is a predominantly Mexican bubble. My parents, they split up when I was 7 years old, and that really took a huge toll on me. I used to be like super bubbly and stuff, and after the divorce I just became really depressed and really low self-esteem. I felt like I couldn't control anything in my life because of everything that was happening around me, that at least I can control my own rebellion. So that's when I would just go out and start hanging out with a lot of bad influences, and I became a bad influence on a lot of people. It's so silly to think of it, but at the age of 17 I really thought that I had experienced everything I needed to experience in life. If I could only go back in time and slap myself and be like, Tiffany, you're not ready, you don't know what you're doing. Isaac was born January 12, 2008. I was 18 years old. That was the happiest I think I've ever been in my entire life. For the first 2 weeks of his life, I slept maybe a total of like 5 hours, and it wasn't because he didn't let me sleep. It was because I was so in love with this new human that I created. Since things didn't work out with his dad and I started looking at other options of like for our future, because I knew that there wasn't gonna be a future with his father. We weren't happy, so that's when I realized, you know what, I need to figure out our future. I need to go back to school, try to get a job. I need to make sure that this human is well taken care of. I got a babysitter and I started working. The very first day, me working at a hospital, that's the day that was Isaac's first birthday, and it really hit me missing that milestone in his life. And that was just the first of many, because I missed the first time he lost a tooth. I missed like when he first started learning his ABCs. Like I missed so much in his life, and it was because I was working so hard to provide for him. Through that, I started doing the exact same thing my parents were doing. I didn't even know I had a mom, and I remember asking my dad, I think I was about 3 years old. And then it started to hit me that I was doing the same to my kid, because he wouldn't see me. And I realized, like, you know, I gotta put an end to this. So that's when I had to like just put a stop, and I had to figure out another way. I had to figure out a way that I can be in my son's life. 100% I would not be here without Casey. And Isaac would not have what he has today if it wasn't for Casey as well. He's such a good person. He was the catalyst of where my life just took a complete turn. Meeting him and meeting his friends, that's when I started to realize that there's a whole nother option in life. JK definitely showed me that this family is the environment that I had been missing, and it's the exact same environment that I wanted to provide for my son. In the times when I felt like giving up, I saw my son and I looked at him and I said, this is worth it. That's what I just kept reminding myself every time there was a tough time, when I had a negative balance in my bank account and my car didn't work and I was late for work, just all these things. I just kept telling myself, just keep going, it's fine. Things will work out on their own, and that's what I've learned. This life that we have now is the life I've envisioned for Isaac, and so to have it come true is amazing.